to my channel. My name is Jay. So today I'm going to bring you guys a video on college advice. I am a student at Southern University and I recently got through my first year and it was a struggle. And I'm just going to tell you guys some of the things that I've learned and some of the things that I just wish people would have told me so I could have been better prepared. But yeah, I hope this video helps y'all. If y'all have any questions or anything, y'all can let me know and I'll answer them in the next video. Okay, so I'm gonna jump right into it. I do want to let you guys know that everything in this video isn't specifically for me because I didn't want it to be like a one-way experience. I did get some of these tips from my classmates and things like that and my friends from school. So you have a variety of different opinions and experiences all into one. So it's not just what I went through, it's things that other students went through as well. So it's not one-sided. Okay, so my very first thing that I would say is to get active on campus. For me this year, I didn't really join a lot of organizations because I was just like, I don't know if it's going to be too much to handle. I don't know if I'm going to actually stick with it, if it's something that I'm really going to want to do. But what I found as time passed, I was so bored. Like, I wasn't bored because there is a lot of things to do when you're in college, but a lot of times there's nothing to do and you're just sitting in your room. And I feel like if I would have been a part of an organization or something like that, it would have kept me busy and I could have just helped my school. A lot of the ideas that I had in my head that I wanted to see for my school, there was nobody for me to tell. Like, who am I going to tell? I'm not in the organization. I can't push for the things I want to see around campus to happen because I'm just me. And if I would have joined the organization, maybe I could have pushed some of the changes that I wanted to see on campus. But thankfully, we do have a great SGA president, and he is making a lot of changes on campus that a lot of people wanted to see. So shouts out to him. So yeah, I would say get active on campus. A lot of people talk about how campus is boring, there's nothing to do, but they're really not getting out of their rooms. They don't really know what there is to do because they're not doing anything. My next thing besides that would be, don't be afraid to make new friends. When you come to college, it is going to be a whole new experience. I like to tell people that nothing prepares you for college but college. When you come, you're going to go through a lot of things. It's going to be hard. You're going to cry, you're going to be sad. It's going to be very difficult. But if you have good friends that can help you overcome it, or good friends that can walk with you throughout your whole journey, it will make it a lot easier. Because there was times when I was having problems, but I couldn't call my friends back home because they were having their own problems, and I knew I wasn't the only person going through these things. I have another friend and she had a hard time her first year as well. So it's like, I don't want to bombard her with my problems when she's going through her own shit, So sometimes you're going to need friends on campus. You're not going to be able to call your friends from high school or your friends back home or your favorite cousin, because when you grow up, you're going to realize everybody has their own life. And that's just the reality of it. But if you have friends that's right there, they're in the next room, and you could just walk down the hallway like, girl, I need you. Like, that's always good to have. Don't just be like, well, I don't know anybody here. I like my old friends. Because I'm not going to lie, when I first got to school, I was stuck on that. Like, I hung with people, I knew people, but I was just like, y'all ain't my friends back home. Y'all not gang. They're gonna be so mad at me for saying that, but that's really how I felt. Like, I just felt like, okay, but y'all are just my college friends. Like, y'all are my real diehard ace boon. Like, y'all not my real friends. But that is not true. So don't have that mentality. I will always say, like, I want my home friends, but your college friends are your friends still. Like, they could really become your family. The next thing that I would suggest is for you guys to get a planner. If you were like me, I was very unorganized all throughout my life. But when I got to college, I realized there was so many more teachers, so many more assignments, so many more events that I needed to keep up with. Nobody was gonna come knock on my door and say, oh, you need to get up, you have to be in this class, there's a test today. Nobody was gonna do that. I had to keep up with it myself. So for me, I bought a planner and a calendar, and that helped me a lot. It helped me stay organized. When I first got it, I just got it because it matched my room. Never thought I was going to use it, but it was actually very beneficial. So I would suggest if you're an unorganized person and you forget things a lot, to get a planner. Otherwise, you're going to be SOL. Okay, so my next thing would be save your refund check. Y'all don't know how many people have gotten a refund check and just blown it on absolutely nothing. Like, if you get a refund check, it's okay to buy yourself like a cute outfit and one pair of shoes, but don't just go and splurge at the mall. Don't do it, because guess what? The minute you run out of that money is the minute something gonna happen and you're gonna be ass out. You're gonna be ass out. And I want y'all to understand, when you get a refund, that's not your money. When you have to pay back your student loans, you're still gonna have to pay that money back. You know, you can use it if there's something that you need, or you know, if it's something beneficial that'll help you, but don't just blow your refund on nothing. You're going to be sorry. You're going to be very sorry. Next thing I would say in regards to saving money, don't buy books from the bookstore. Don't buy books from the bookstore unless you absolutely need to. Literally, you will go in the bookstore and buy a $300 book, and you can rent the book for a semester for $20. I have rented about 3 books my first year. 2 of them I didn't use, and that's another thing. Don't buy books until you're absolutely certain you're going to need them. I had 2 teachers that swore up and down that we needed the book, that if we didn't have the book we would fail, because we were constantly going to be using it and we never opened it. It was a waste of money. Do not buy a book until you're absolutely sure you're going to use it. And when you are ready to buy a book, there's websites like Chegg. They have Chegg, they have Amazon Rent, where you can rent the books, and there's another website, I don't remember the name, but if I find it, I will put it in the description for y'all. But don't buy books from the bookstore unless you absolutely need to. Like, I think I only bought 1 book from the bookstore, and that's because it was a Southern biology lab book, so no other place would have it. They're gonna take your coins. They're gonna take your coins. So one other thing, this isn't anything big, but it's just something that nobody really told me until I got there. Bring professional attire. Bring professional attire, because there are going to be events on campus to where you have to be business professional, business casual. You know, you will have assignments in class to where you have to be dressed up in order to present. If not, it will affect your grade. You know, so always have business professional clothing and business casual, because you're going to need it in college. Get cool with the people in financial aid, get cool with your advisors, and get cool with your teachers. Those are 3 people that you're always going to need on campus. As far as your teachers, get cool with them, know their name, because at the end of the semester, when you have a C and you need a few points to a B, if they don't know you, if they don't rock with you like that, you're not getting those extra points, G. You're not. They're not going to give it to you. They don't know you. Why should I just give you points? Like, who even are you? That's how they're going to look at you, for real. And in financial aid, they work hard for the people that they like. No shade, though. So yeah, building relationships with those people will be very beneficial. Read your syllabus. Read your syllabus, because in high school, I know our teachers will give us syllabuses, whatever. In high school, our teachers would give us a syllabus, and we wouldn't really read it. It would be stupid with the school rules, so nobody cared because we already knew. But in college, it's different. In college, your syllabus is going to have all of your assignments for the year. It's going to have the due date, so when they need to be turned in. They're going to have the rules in the class. You can get put out your classroom because your phone is on your desk. So it is important to read your syllabus, know the rules of every classroom that you're in, because in college, you're paying to be in that classroom. You're literally paying money to be there. Don't get kicked out. because they will kick you out. That's that. And you know, if they put you out a certain amount of times and you miss their class so much, they can't drop you from their class or just fail you, period. The next thing on my list is about attendance. You guys, when you get to college and you start getting that freedom, and it's just like, yes, I can do whatever I want. I don't have to do anything that I don't want. You know, fuck class. I ain't going to class today. What's class? But then in your syllabus, it says that attendance is 25% of your grade. And then at the end of the year, you know, you got a D. And if you would have just came to class, 25% of your grade would be higher. But you decided that you didn't want to come because you went to the Q party last night. Passing their classes. Probably not, but. And meanwhile, you got a D because you didn't want to show up. It could have been an easy grade, but you didn't want to show up. Go to class. Like, just get up and go. This is what I would do. If I was really tired, or if I was sick, or if I went to a party and I just didn't want to be there, I would go, stay in there for a good 30, 45 minutes, depending on how long the class was. If it was an hour and a half class, I'd stay for 45 minutes. If it was an hour class, I would stay for 30 minutes. Hear what the lesson is about, sign a roll, out the door. Whenever I get home, if I want to study from my room, and I signed the roll sheet, so I got my attendance for that day, just go. I don't know, like, I can't stress this enough. You don't even have a backpack. You don't even have a tablet. Why do you go here? You paying thousands of dollars to walk around campus and do what? Don't be that person. That's all I'm saying, because that's not a good look. Don't be that person. All right, so the next thing that I'm gonna say is just a little more, you know, open. It's not really like the things I just gave you. That's really how to survive college, like how to thrive, you know. The next few things is just how to keep your peace of mind, really, and how to just not lose your shit. The first thing is freshman 15. Everybody heard about it. Y'all know what it is. And it's very real. I need to let y'all know it's very real and abundant. Okay? When I first got to college, I'm like, it's not going to happen to me. I don't eat that much, you know. I'm straight. Okay, like, I started school at 175, you know. Leaving college, I was 198. Something that nobody told me, alcohol does make you gain weight. So it's just like, me and my friends would turn it up all the time, like parties and everybody drinking. Like, I was go. I was guzzling the bottles, honey. I was guzzling like water. Like, it's freshman year. Like, of course. Like, that's what I'm doing out here. But I did not know that alcohol makes you gain weight. And the food that they serve in the caf is not healthy food, guys. Like, it's a red bean. I go to HBCU. It's a red bean Monday. We got fried chicken and cabbage and cornbread and collard greens and all of the good stuff that make you get dumb thick. So active when you're on campus. Go to your rec, go to whatever gym you guys have. If you don't like working out at your school's rec, because I know I did it, it was always so packed and so many people. It's like I couldn't even use what I wanted to use. Get a gym membership. I mean, it'll be worth it. To me, it's worth it. You know, watch what you eat while you're at school. Don't just go crazy, and don't drink too much, because you're gonna blow the fuck up. You're gonna blow up, because I blew up. My next thing is be a good roommate, guys. Like, be a good roommate, because you have to live with this person for as long as y'all are together, whether it be the whole year, whether it just be a semester. You know, understand that everybody is different. Everybody was not raised like you. Everybody is not going to be like you. So you need to, when you first get your roommate, come to terms. Let each other know, I don't like this, I don't like that. So if that's the type of person you are, I'm letting you know, no, I don't like this, I don't like that. You know, get an understanding of the type of person that your roommate is and what is tolerated and what is not. Like, my roommate, she wasn't bad. We had some issues along the way, but for the most part, we were really cool. It was nothing like detrimental. Like, we had our issues, but for the most part, we discussed them and handled them maturely, you know? If you have a problem, don't be passive aggressive about it. Like, if you feel like your roommate left a bowl or something, don't come and just like slamming cabinets and like just like you're upset for no reason or something. Don't be writing notes telling them whoever had this, you need to clean it up. That's stupid. Like, that's stupid. Just let them know, like, you at this point you're an adult, you're a grown adult. Let them know, like, hey, you left your bowl, do you mind getting it for me? You know, because I don't want it to get junky in here. What is she gonna do to you? Is she gonna beat you up? Like, no, come on now. Like, just be mature about the situation. Let each other know if you like guest over, if you don't like having guests, because I know some people had a problem, like, people would have their boyfriends in the room every night, and the other roommate was just like, damn, nigga, do I pay to live in this bitch, or does he pay to live in this bitch? And some people don't care. Like, some people like, girl, your boyfriend could be here, whatever, not bothering me, not my problem. It just depends. Everybody is different, so it's good to have an understanding of that. I get it done within the first few days of being there. I get it done within the first few days, honey. If we can talk before it's time to move in. If I find them on Twitter and it's like, oh, we roommates, we gonna talk about it right then and there. I don't care. But yeah, so be a good roommate, you know. Think about the things that upset you, things that you don't like, and just, you know, be considerate of what other people feel. You might not agree with something that your roommate dislikes, but y'all both have to live there. So come to a common agreement some type of way, and that'll make things a whole lot easier. Okay, so this one is one of the ones I got from a friend. Okay, so this one is, and her advice for your freshman year and just surviving everything: don't be a hoe. She said, do not be a whore, because this is the thing. I'm not sure about the rest of you guys at school or where you guys go. For my fellow Southern University students, Louisiana is #1 for HIV/AIDS, and I believe the city of Baton Rouge is #3 or something like that on the list. And statistically, the people who are more at risk for HIV/AIDS are late teens, early 20s, which is college students. You never want to just be with everybody, because first of all, your body is your temple. You should be taking care of yourself. You know, everybody shouldn't be able to be with you, and that's girl or boy. You know, you should not be laid up with everybody. And when you do decide to have sex with somebody, make sure that it is safe sex. Use a condom, get tested, you know, all of that stuff. Y'all know what to do. Y'all old enough. Y'all know what y'all need to do. Get tested before you decide to have sex with somebody. I don't think they got nothing. They don't look like the type. They never look like the type. Honey, HIV/AIDS don't have a look. Get tested. Do what you need to do and take care of your body. And then if you plan on joining any kind of organizations, you don't want to have a bad reputation, because nobody's going to want you to be a part of their org. Like, you're representing them and you have a bad rep just because you're being a hoe. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. Just be safe and be smart. That's all I can say. And the next one, move in early. Move in early. Early. Guys, it's going to be hundreds and hundreds of people moving in on the same day. The elevators are not going to be working because there's so many people going up and down and up and down and up and down. They're not going to be working. Okay, so you need to get there early, get checked in. You don't want there to be any surprises when you get there. Sometimes they don't let you move in if your financial aid hasn't been straightened out. So you might go to move in and they tell you, oh, you have to go to the financial aid office. We can't give you a key. And it's something that you didn't even know about, and by the time you get there, the financial aid office is closed. You have to drive either buy a hotel for the night, which is money, or depending on how close you live, drive home and come back. I've literally seen it happen. Like, I've seen a girl had to go all the way home because she couldn't move into her room. Like, don't let it be you. Don't let it be you. Like, get there early. When I mean early, I mean like 8 to 10 a.m. window. You need to be up there, honey, ready. You don't want to give yourself the short end of the stick. My next thing would be mind your damn business. Mind your damn business, because first of all, you're grown. It's no reason for you to be gossiping. It's no reason for you to be just being negative, like bringing your negative vibes or worry about what somebody else doing. First of all, baby, you just got into college. You don't even know what you're doing. So you need to be worried about getting yourself together, getting you right first. Because you don't even know what you're doing to be worried about what somebody else doing. You talking about their business and discussing their business is not going to get you anywhere. It's not going to put you on the front line to nothing. So what's the point? You're wasting energy. Just be real and feel. Okay. So I would say a good thing to do if you feel like you are falling behind in class, and like although you're studying, you just feel like you're not getting ahead. Like no matter what you do, you're just not getting ahead. I would say study groups. You know, get some people number in your class, or even if they're not in your class, you know, they take the teacher for the same subject just at a different time. Get with those people. You know, have study groups. Everybody can chill in the room groups, because sometimes your teacher can explain something to you in a way that makes you get it. Even if they're a good teacher, everybody's learning styles are different. So somebody in your class may be able to explain it to you in a way that really helps you understand it and it really sticks with you. Okay, so my very last thing, and to me is the most important thing, and it should be the most important thing for you as well, is campus safety. At our school, you know, we didn't have like the poles to where if you felt like you were in danger or something, you could hit the pole, or lights. Pretty much, we had a few, but not a lot in the back. I would say always be safe on campus. Like, guys, y'all, I need y'all to understand something. People don't wake up one day when they're fucking old and become pedophiles or rapists, especially for my young women. Anything can happen to you. And a lot of times college rape goes unreported, or sexual assaults, no matter to what extent. It goes unreported, it gets brushed under the rug, but you should always take measures to be safe. Try your best to be safe. If it's late at night, don't go anywhere by yourself. If it's the library and none of your friends feel like walking to the library with you, study in your room. Do whatever you, borrow somebody's computer in your dorm. Like, get cool with people. This is where making relationships really help, because you should never be walking on campus alone at night. Anything can happen. Always, you know, use the buddy system at parties. If you go to a club and your friend needs to use the restroom, don't let them go by themselves. Girls, you already know, you link up and everybody we going. Like, don't let your friend go by themselves, especially if they're kind of wasted. Don't let them leave the club or a function or a party or even their room to go with a guy and they're wasted. Don't do it. Just, a lot of times we don't think about what could happen. When you finally are put into the situation, it's too late. So everybody, like, do what you have to do to stay safe. Get a taser, get mace. Don't be afraid to fight back if somebody tries to attack you. Don't be afraid to scream. Don't be afraid to use your voice, because you are a strong woman. You are a strong man. And if you feel like you are unsafe, then you need to do what you need to do to protect yourself, okay? Alright, so that just about wraps up the end of my video. I hope you guys learned something new from this, or got some kind of insight on what college is going to be like. But I hope that this was helpful in some type of way. I'm out this beach. Bye.